With 61% of the global workforce feeling it more than ever.
I guess iPhone lets you have your music now when you record. That's new. Lot going on. I don't want to talk about. My mama in the hospital. They said something going on with her kidneys. First they said it was her heart. I just don't have a lot of faith in the medical system, because she in there for all these different reasons, and they feeding her junk. Sodas at every meal. Hamburgers. Just junk food. Talking about you sick. When I went in there yesterday, they told me they needed to give her a stool softener. I said, why she gotta have a stool softener for? Well, because she constipated. They've been giving her iron pills since she been there, because they said her iron was low. And everybody know that iron backs you up. So it's just like, why not give her foods that's gonna help her move her bowels, rather than giving her medicine? It's always about medicine. But let me get off of that, because that's a whole little tangent I don't really want to be on. But I want to talk about my brother. My brother is 10 years older than me. My 5. Me and all my siblings are all 5 years apart. My mama had kids at 15, 20, and 25. She had me the last one. So my brother is the middle one. And I had 2 sisters that was twins. One of them passed away a couple of years ago on New Year's Eve. But my brother, this born again Christian, gets on my motherfucking nerves. Because all he want to do is send you copy and paste to texts about these scriptures. And he do it all the time. Telling me how I need to, you know, my soul need to be saved and all that. As if I was never a Christian. And I literally practiced that religion from my early 20s, like 22, 23, all the way till I was 47. That's a long time. I learned a whole lot. I was invested in it from the top of my head to the soles of my feet. And I'm gonna tell you, with all the praying that I used to do, nothing changed until I stopped. Literally, nothing in my life changed till I stopped believing that somebody was going to come in and swoop in and save me. Because it ain't going to happen. The only time you going to get saved is when you reach in and save yourself. Otherwise, you manifesting the life that you have. Either way, whatever you believe, I think it is so intrusive of somebody who believes as a Christian and then tries to bombard you with the information so you can believe as they believe. Why do you have to believe like they believe? As a Christian, if you truly knew Christ, then you know that he does not beat anybody over the head to try to make them believe. So Christians that do that, you are so annoying. Because if you want to lead somebody to Christ, lead them with your life. Lead them with the things that you do. Lead them with the light that shines from your life. And I'm going to tell you, ain't no light shining from my brother's life. All he do is create chaos with everybody that's around him. Nobody likes to communicate with him on Facebook because he does the same thing on social media apps. And then, you know, make it seem like everybody is doomed to hell but him. If things go the way that he think they gonna go, I think that God, Christ, whoever he believing in, gonna tell him, leave from me, I do not know you. The way that he gonna tell me today, because I asked him repeatedly to stop copy and pasting that shit in my phone all the time. Please stop. He won't stop. He just keeps doing it. As if my request literally means nothing. I told myself, if you don't stop, I'm just going to block you again. But this time, this will be the end of the blocks today. The block that he got today, that's his last block. Because I've blocked him for this same thing more than 2 or 3 times. If I had to guess, this is probably the 3rd time. And it's the charm. Because I'm done. I'm done trying to get you to respect me as a human being and to respect my boundaries. Which all I'm saying is, stop sending me that shit. If it was that important to you, then you would leave with your life, but you're not. Because when we have regular conversations, it don't be no God up in the conversation. He talking about people, talking about his job. He done lost 1,000 jobs since he been in Texas. He got an interview. He interviewing at, what is he, 60 something? Every 2 weeks he interviewing for a new job. Every 2 weeks. He interviewing for a new job. What? Why you always looking for a new job? That's because you can't get along with nobody when you get the job. Then you complaining about what you got to do and how you got to do it. It's a job. Either you going to do the job or you not going to do the job. But as a Christian, that's not a good look that you changing jobs in your 60s. I bet you, and I am not over exaggerating, he's probably had 12 jobs this year and it's July. That's 2 jobs a month or more. But you're sending me all these copy and pasted texts that you getting from other people that I bet you for the life of me that he don't even read himself. And telling me how I'm going to hell because I don't believe how he believes. I've never said nothing negative about Christianity. I don't talk about people that believe in Christianity. I don't even try to make people see things the way that I do. Because one thing about it is, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. That's the reason why when this student was ready, the teaching commenced. And I listened and I learned. But I ain't willing to teach nobody else because if you're not ready, you're not ready. If you're not ready, you're not ready. Ain't nothing nobody can do to make you ready. Nothing. He's a strange one. He really is. He's a strange one, and I'd rather not communicate with him anymore. Because a person that believes the way that he believes and feels like it's okay to browbeat somebody with information that you've learned, and that's cool. That ain't cool. He gonna tell me today, talking about his last text to me, talking about something. Please don't tell nobody else you born again. I've never told anyone I was born again. But if I'm not mistaken, what I learned is if you born again once, you born again forever. So even if I don't practice the religion anymore, I still was born again. Not only in my 20s, but then I did it when I was like 5 because I remember being baptized on this little church that used to pick us up in the Peabodys when we was little to give my mama a break on Sundays. So how many times do you have to be born again for you to be freed? I'm not gonna even, I'm just blown away by him and people like him. That literally feels like, and in some senses, I have that same thing when it comes to food, because I want everybody to eat right. Now, I'm not forcing it on anybody, but the desire for people to eat right is so strong, and I want to correct people and tell people this and tell people that. But you can look my big fat ass and tell, like, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. It's just, so if I'm not doing it, how am I going to tell anybody else to do it? So I don't. But when I was doing it and I was doing it right, people was asking me, what are you doing? Asking me, coming up and asking me, girl, what you doing? Girl, you looking good. And all I was doing was taking care of my livid. That's it. I wasn't doing no more than that. Just taking care of my livid. And so all you have to do is express yourself in a way where people can see it and they will ask you questions.